is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna be honest, the last week, it was a lot harder to hit those goals, while previously, every day I was hitting it like right away and it wasn't a big deal. This last week, it's kind of been like a lot of streams. We're down to the wire. Last 15 minutes, 10 minutes of a stream, right? And then we'll hit it because someone comes in and does like a big contribution. And obviously, I'm so grateful and appreciative of that. But you can see the difference between, oh, there's a big crowdfunding mentality and everyone was contributing versus, oh, one person came in last minute and threw a Hail Mary, right? So noticing this pattern. And then yesterday, on the first stream, we were not going to hit the goal, and then all of a sudden, email. We haven't seen email in a long time. Came by and actually dropped a whole bunch of memberships on YouTube, so we hit the goal. And then on the late stream last night, again, we were right down to like the last match of Call of Duty, and then it was Adam, who has been doing big super chats over the last couple of months, came in and did a big super chat, but advised everyone publicly that basically they can't attend streams anymore. So that was going to be their last super chat. So what I'm seeing basically is, you know, a lot of the people who were the big ones coming in. Jasper, what are you doing over there? My kitty is attacking a magnet that I have on my file cabinet. He's being very silly. A lot of the people who have been coming in and being the people to support in a big way, you know, they're not coming by as much anymore. I mean, we've been mentioning this on the kick side of stuff, right? We had 3 or 4 people who were regular big contributors, and I haven't even seen them in a couple of days. So I don't even know what's going on there, if they're even, you know, if they're not able to attend or whatever. So, you know, it is what it is. I want to say this. Today could be the day where the streak ends. This very stream could be the stream where the streak ends. All right? 70 straight streams is insanely positive and amazing. This is not me complaining whatsoever. This is just raising awareness. This is probably the end of the streak today. If it is, it's all good. We've had an amazing run. You know that there's still going to be support, even if we don't hit the goal. And I appreciate you all for what you've done for me and my family, quite frankly. Over the last 2 months, like I said, we've been able to do things that we've been wanting to do for years that we couldn't afford, and we were able to get new appliances. We're able to get ceiling fans. We're able to do all this stuff that I've always wanted to do. Thank you for that. Really, you guys are awesome, and I really appreciate you.
By the way, I really desperately need the money to help with my tax situation. So, hint, hint, save the house.
So let's see what happens today. All right, I'm not being a defeatist here and saying throwing in the towel and saying it's all over, but being the fact that some of the people who particularly were the ones who were to come by in big droves of support haven't been around, or, you know, in the case of Adam, can't be on stream anymore, makes me feel like this is probably the end of the streak, okay? And also, let's be honest, today, I am playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. This is a game that when I play it, I can barely get 200 people on the stream because it's not a great game. It's also not bad. It just kind of is and people wanted to see me try it, which I've been doing, you know, giving it a shot, and I don't know how much longer it's going to retain interest, quite frankly. Today might be the final stream for Veilguard. You know what I mean? It might be the last time we actually play it. So, let's see what happens. I'll say this. If you like the content, please support it early and often, as they say. It would be great if during this podcast, where likely I'm going to get more attendance than the gameplay, if you could support the podcast, that would be great. All right? And again, everything counts towards my streams. You got super chats, super stickers on the YouTube side. You got subs and gifted subs on the Kick side. You got memberships and gifted memberships on the YouTube side. And then you got tips, which anyone can do at any time. Okay?
Open your wallets and give me all of your monies.
Oh, Sour Nipples. What a name. Sour Nipples. Tips me $1.20 and says, what happened to your Twitch account? I deactivated it. Because basically my trolls were doing malicious stuff. And as you know, I'm not on Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch in several years, since basically they were completely unprofessional with the way that they moderate the site, and they unjustly, removed me from the partner program 3.5 years ago with literally no justification at all, and refusing to actually justify their actions when I asked them. I'm never going back there. So I deactivated the account, so now no one can mess around with it. You know, because people are idiots. They come by, they say nasty stuff in the chat, and they do dumb shit with people who I had, like, on the follow list and stuff. And I'm like, I haven't been on this in 3.5 years. You know, like, why are they messing with my Twitch account? So I just deactivated the whole thing.
The troll fucked my ass.
Wang? Tech Gamers? Typical Gamer? And Usada Pecora. Alright, Can I ask you a question? Really, can I ask everyone a question? When did these fucking people become so fucking generic? Like, at least when you... Darksydephil, DsP, it's a catchy name, right?
No.
Techo Gamers? That sounds like the name that, when you were entering into a system, it just generated a generic name. Techo Gamers? The guy's name is Typical Gamer. Typical Gamer? You couldn't think of anything better than that. I could have picked my ass and pulled something better out than Typical Gamer. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck? But no, I've never, I mean, unless this is the guy that Meat Canyon made fun of, I don't know any of these people at all. I've literally never heard of any of them. And the fact that they're apparently popular with a name like Techo Gamers and Typical Gamer, I think speaks to the average viewer in 2024 and what they're looking for. I mean, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stream a pillow. All right? I'm going to stream a pillow 24/7. And you can all imagine sleeping. And then that'll be Content Creator of the Year 2025. All right? Like, what the fuck is going on? Typical Gamer. Typical Gamer is the fucking name. Anyway.
Every single day he comes in, he's toxic. Basically, the stream was very toxic.
Okay, so the Game Awards this year will be a shit show. I think everyone agrees after looking at these nominees. It's on the 12th of December. I will not be watching it live. I have no desire to watch it live whatsoever. I don't think that it's going to be very entertaining. Usually the Game Awards is way too drawn out, way too lengthy, way too many ads, which is the whole point. Like, the whole point is to make ad revenue. That's why they do them. It's not actually to award the good games. It's to make money for Jeff Keighley. So, yeah, I'm curious on everyone's thoughts. But I think the thing this year is going to be a big year where everyone kind of disagrees because everyone kind of played different games and liked different ones. And that's fine.
And I use that negativity, I use that toxicity to fuel me, right? The king of hate.
And if contributions come in, I will shout them out. But again, as I told you guys, I had a bad feeling about today. I really did. I have a really bad feeling about this stream. That this is the end of the streak. I hope not. But... I have a really bad feeling this is the end of the streak. But I hope not. Hopefully people will support. Now would be the time, especially if you're going to take off and not stick around for Veilguard. Now would be the time to support the stream and keep the streak alive. I think like we'll be good with other streams, but this would be the stream where it's going to end. You know what I'm saying? So, okay.
Show me the money. Let's just give them nothing for more money and suck in their money. Let's pull out the big Hoover vacuum and suck in the dollars, right?
And by the way, I'm just saying, if someone wanted to drop a $104 contribution right now before the show ended, so that we could hit the goal and continue the streak and play Veilguard and not have to worry about the streak ending, which is undoubtedly all anyone's going to talk about when I'm playing the game because, you know, I think it's ending today, that'd be nice. So who's going to drop that hundo? You know what's funny is I don't even do hints anymore. I don't even care. I just fucking say it right now. Hey, who's going to drop that $104 right now? Right? A nice big juicy tip? Or maybe a good, 20 subs over on Kick? 20, it would be 21 for the record. 21 subs on Kick, right? Just boom. Just do it. Fill the king's coffers. Hit the king's taxes. Make it rain here on DSP Gaming today, right?
Tributes. Tributes to the king. Please bring them. Listen, I'm just going to tell you guys right now. All right, unless more support starts coming in, there's no way I can pull any Hogans tonight.
So, before this streak, right? But what used to happen was, I would have the goals on stream. And some days we wouldn't have it. I'd be like, okay, I'm going on break to use the bathroom. My detractors would be like, he's sending out the whale call. He's sending out emails. He's sending out DMs and tweets. He's trying to get as many people on the streak to send him donations now. So watch, someone's going to come on stream and drop him a big donation and stuff. And then it never would happen. But they would always say that shit. Yes, like I have a hot list. I have a hot list of fucking... I press the button and it sends out the fill signal. And then fucking all the whales start running in. With money bags. They run to the stream to save it. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? They're funny. What's funny is when I get criticism like this, like listen to this. This guy over on Kick says, his name is Oryx00. He goes, you don't want to live in an echo chamber. Why are you banning anyone who criticizes you? I don't.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
Doesn't constantly kiss your ass. I don't ban anyone who doesn't constantly kiss my ass. doesn't believe your lies. I don't ban someone who doesn't believe me. Tells the truth about me. I don't ban people who tell the truth about me. The thing is, you are incredibly biased and skewed. You believe all the negative things with no evidence, and then since you believe it, if I don't believe it, because it's not true, you say I'm a liar. Like, literally, you made a paragraph, and not one accusation in the paragraph was true, yet you have no evidence of any of it either. Why do I have to sit on my stream constantly defending myself when all you're saying is bullshit? I don't. I just ignore you, which is all it is. I ignore it, and then people, oh, see, it must be true. No, I just don't have time to waste on you. I'm busy. I have a life. I have things I'm doing. I'm doing a stream. I don't have time to sit here and bullshit with you about your nonsense. No one even wants to hear my response. On my stream, no one wants to hear my response to you, your nonsense. Here, you banned everyone who exposed WWE Champions and lied about it for years. WWE Champions is a mobile game that I played that's none of anyone's fucking business, period.
Sometimes Phil would insult other people or get into this really defensive mode where he would attack and just be very negative and toxic.
I never had to mention it at all. I never had to discuss it. It has nothing to do with my streams or content. People were trying to meddle in my personal affairs, and therefore, I can do whatever I want with them. I can bend them over and fucking spank them if I want. But now people accept that, but it had to take people with rational thought to expose it for what it was, and now all of a sudden no one cares anymore. You see? So what's better? Me sitting here wasting time talking about a mobile game no one cares about endlessly, or just being like, fuck you, I'm not talking about it, it's not real, go away. Which is what I did.
No, pedal to the metal says, I bet the king has a Hogan body pillow. Well, I would, but I can't afford it because I spent all my money on sweaty JPEGs. So I can't have body pillows. I can't have the nice things.
Oryx, this has already been discussed. This has literally already been discussed. He goes, you asked for money for taxes, cat food, and groceries, but you spent it on gambling. Wrong. Every dollar I raised for taxes, cat food, and groceries was spent on taxes, cat food, and groceries, but I also spent money on a mobile game. Did I ever say, I couldn't pay my taxes, I'm starving because I can't afford food, and I didn't buy food for Jasper, and he's starving too? No, everyone got fed. And then I also spent money on a mobile game, because it's my money.
Oh my god, if you don't tip me today, now I can't get dinner for Jasper Kitty. I don't have a single dollar to put towards my federal taxes this year. Not a dollar. Every dollar that I'm bringing in now has to go towards all my other things. The full of Adam did 100 cheers. I heard you've already raised more than needed for taxes. That is absolutely incorrect. In fact, I'm not even close yet.
As I told you guys, first of all, my initial estimate for taxes was around $16,000, and that was based on the previous estimates of how much I had made in 2017. What I need to do, which I'm actually going to do this Sunday, is figure out actually how much money I made in 2018. If I made more, that means I owe more. Now, based off of what I've raised from what Emerald 7 contributed last month, it was only, for what I'm to understand, probably around $11,000 to $12,000. I'm not 100% on that yet.
So I still need, at a minimum, I'm probably going to need at least another $3,000 to $4,000, but more than likely I owe even more than that because I made more money. So it's probably going to end up being like $5,000 to $6,000 more, if not more. I won't officially know until my tax guy does the taxes, which won't be done until April.
So basically, any of this extra money that I got from Emerald 7's gifted subs last month will go towards taxes when I get it, and then I gotta see what else I owe, which I don't know yet. But no, by no calculation whatsoever have I made all the money. At all. And anyone who says that is completely full of shit and are probably being disingenuous saying something like that on the stream because you're trying to make people feel that I'm good when in reality I'm not. And that's fucked up. So, follow Adam, you're a dick. How about that? Okay.
I'm guessing I'm going to owe the government 20 grand. Not even lying. Probably about $20,000. And that's because I didn't pay taxes all year and I now have fees and interest and everything that's accrued on top of whatever the base amount was that I owed. Wow, Phil's a scammer. He's a piece of underhanded shit. He's been lying to his viewers and fans for so long. And basically saying that, you know, he was raising money for taxes, but all that money obviously went to pay for this wedding that he didn't tell us about, and he scammed us, and no one would have ever contributed if he had said it was for a wedding instead of something important like taxes, and this is fucked up, and he's really screwed the pooch.
You have no point. Like, you literally have no point. It's not an echo chamber, it's that people here aren't stupid assholes like you. They don't care about this. Nobody cares but you. You're the only one who's butthurt right now. That's not an echo chamber, it's called normal people versus the one unhinged idiot. It's not rocket science, but again, the dumb person can't figure it out.
I'm afraid of what you are.
I never admitted to spending tax money on WWE champions. You have no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like you watch detractors, you dunce. I literally never once said that at all. I never spent any tax money on WWE champions, you idiot. Oh my God. And laughing it up because of the hideous scam of me saying that I had tax issues this year, right? Thank you so much, Darkside Pimp. 10 subs over on Kick is the equivalent of $50. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that? Good stuff. I hope that you guys enjoying. I want to say thank you to everyone who chilled with me here today. Yeah, definitely attendance was lower than any other game, but people still chilled, and the support was here, and I appreciate that very, very much. As long as people do show up and engage and have fun and support, I will keep playing the game. Everything they've ever said about me is correct. Therefore, I am actually the worst person on this planet. I don't know if you guys knew this. I'm just low effort, low excitement. Everything I do is just for money, of course, right? There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Still has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.